y'all like first cousins. Y'all got
me and Crack.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Boy, don't do that. Your hair been dipped in Kool-Aid, boy. Stop playing them games.
Boy, you can headbutt a roach in the corner with that motherfucker. You got
headbutt a roach in the corner. See, these jokes nowadays never make no sense. Y'all just say them fast. Stop that shit.
Hey, man.
Stop that shit.
Hey, bro,
that makes absolutely no damn sense. Headbutt a roach in the corner. You look like the dead roach in the corner.
You got a protection. Oh, I got a roach face. You look like you were under the kitchen sink. You look like an open water bug. Hey, but no, you need cocaine from already in it.
Boy, you still eat Flintstone vitamins, boy. Your
Hey,
long
boy.
as shit, my boy.
Hey, boy, your lips long as shit. Boy, you can bite through a leather coat with them goddamn teeth. Boy,
Nobody gets that. That's whack as hell.
Hey,
Stop that shit, my boy. Say something funny.
Hey, boy, say something funny.
Boy, hey, look, you look like a failed R&B singer. No bullshit.
Hey, boy, you the only baby that survived a morning after pill.
You look like Belle Biv and no.
You said what?
You look like Belle Biv and no.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Old edition.
Hey, boy, you a funny, boy. Hey, you look like your boy. What's the nigga name for Juice? Hey, your
that's
boy
not
that
funny.
was
It's just true.
Hey, Sam.
It's just true. That's not even funny at all.
Y'all are crazy. Now I see why you got kicked out of so many schools.
What's your name, Billy? I fuck with you. That's how you start your morning. Now I'm up.
Hey, man, now you awake. I know, boy. Hey, boy, hey, you up here now, boy. You got your little choker on, your choke chain on, boy. You out here today, boy.
No, you just cheap ass root chain. You just cheap as hell.
Hey, man, come on now. You got kids, you ain't got time for all that.
On God, bro. Hey, look.
All right, so let me jump on. We start right off with it. So how is this working for you? Your song is all over the radio, and you have a wife and kids, and you still got to go on the road. Tell me how that works when you got the Instagram popping off, your videos is doing millions of views, and that's an interesting perspective. How does that work for you now, reaching this new level of pinnacle success, having a wife and kids? How do you make that work, Morray?
I'm really still trying to find ways to make it better. I just got a phone with my wife before I called y'all. So at home it's like 10 o'clock right now. So I called her when I woke up, talked to the kids before they got a little online learning, and hopped on the phone with y'all. So I'm just trying to, you feel me, stay my face in the house. Whether I'm there or not, keep my face, keep my energy, keep my presence in the house.
And it was actually your wife that like applied more pressure to you. It was like, yo, these songs you're making right now are cool, but I feel like you could go harder. Like, you know, and being an artist, because artists is wild sensitive, right?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel hearing that? And how did that put that battery in your back to just go harder to create what you created now?
I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to my music, if anybody else say they don't like it, I'm not sensitive. But my wife, I take that shit to the heart. So I was upset, you know, like no bullshit. Like I was like, you got me fucked up. Can't tell me who the hell do. You don't even do music. You don't sing. You don't rap. The fuck. I went in the bathroom. We had like one blunt left. I rolled the fuck out that shit by myself. Smoked it by myself.
Petty as hell, boy. You petty as hell for that.
Petty as shit, bro. Petty as hell.
Hey, you know what? She probably say something. Why you out here playing that game? You need to be making some more records. You know, they ain't gonna
okay. Hey, that's why I got like 115, 112 right now, because she don't have that shit.
How long y'all been married?
3 years, but we've been together 7.
That's amazing. And you know what? One thing I love about you and your videos and everything, and I know that you have, like you said, you have all these views on that Quicksand song, that Quicksand video. And when we first heard it in here, we was playing in the Morning Hustle, I would keep asking Headcrack, like, who's this? And each time he's telling me. And then when I seen the video, I became a real big fan. You're dancing and everything. So who taught you your moves?
First of all, I want to say appreciate that Headcrack for putting on, my boy.
No problem, G.
On the game. No cap. Dancing is like, I'm a chubby nigga, so I ain't about to be out here goddamn getting crazy. You feel me? But like watching niggas like Breezy, you know, niggas like Michael Jackson, and niggas with just swag who just, you know what I mean, hit the little bops. Like I'm a bopping ass nigga, you feel me? That's all I do. I ain't trying to be moonwalking and backflipping it and all this, you feel me? But hey, I'm a bopping ass nigga.
Hey, and your videos also have a lot of personality and soul to them, because they're not trying to be braggadocious. They're very much like, I believe, I don't know who Buddy was that was dancing behind you, but I'm like, nah, them niggas been knowing each other for a long time, because he just, hey,
that was your family, right? Didn't you have your family and friends surrounding you?
My whole family, my cousin, my uncle, but the nigga that was dancing, my homeboy Aunt Rome, I met him a couple months before Quicksand. No bullshit. I recorded Quicksand at his crib.
Dope.
And he was just, and he rapped too, but he was like, fuck, I'm gonna support your ass today. And he was getting turned the fuck up. You feel me? It was fine.
So your collective is everybody's family, right? EBF. So how is it that you keep genuine people around you, especially now that you're gaining so much success? And you know, there's a lot of sharks that come and snakes that come and try to get around just because they see somebody on the come up and they try to hold on. Who is that person, or what is that feeling that you have that deciphers who is right for you and who's not?
No cap, I really base all that shit on myself. If I feel like you a snake, or I feel like I don't fuck with you, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not hiding it, because why the fuck would I not say nothing? Then 10 minutes later, 10 years later, you done stole all my goddamn money because I seen it, didn't say shit. No, brother, I feel like you here for the wrong reason. Oh, then why you here then? We start arguing about why you here? Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Were you ever wrong?
Huh?
Were you ever
most of the time, but I still go with my heart.
He said most of the time, but he still go for you.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm an emotional person, so I go off my feelings. If my heart don't fuck with you, I can't fuck with you. Whether it's you got money or not. If my heart say you a weird whack ass person, you're a weird whack ass person until you prove me wrong. And then I'm like, damn, bro, I fucked up. No cat, I got no problem saying, damn, I was wrong. Go out to eat, go out to dinner, me get you some shoes. My fault, my nigga, I
fucked up. Yo, going through the Project Street sermon, man, like, yo, it's almost like gospel music for, you know, for people who don't go to church, but you still need that word in you. So
you feel me?
Space. But bro, I connect with the fucking struggle, right? To the point where, like, I was like 7 songs in, I'm like, yo, this man has mentioned ramen a couple of times in the records, to where the point where, like, you know, this brother was chomping away at some ramen.
I will fuck it up.
What is your best ramen recipe that you have for the people?
Right, so I'm gonna keep it a band with you. You gotta eat your noodles in a specific order. You gotta do it right. You put your water on your pot, because you don't put them in the microwave. Don't put them in the microwave. You put your water up. You put your noodles in the pot. Once that shit is like for like 5-6 minutes, make sure the noodles is almost clear. Drain that goddamn water out. All the water. You never keep your water. That shit is gross. You put your seasoning. You put your butter. You boil some hot dogs. Cut the hot dogs up. Put in that motherfucker. A little bit of sprinkle, a little mozzarella cheese. What, nigga? That shit go crazy on everything. If you got Cheetos, you know it's over.
I didn't know you was a chef.
No, ma'am. I'm just I'm what we call I chef it up though. I pretend.
So I feel like we could put together like a super ramen cookbook with everybody's recipes, you know, because like Brat, you know, shout out to the homie Brat, she did some time and she came out telling me all these fly ass like jail recipes of just different things people are throwing in ramen to make it like next level.
Swoles go crazy in the Bing, no bullshit. If you make it swoles, nigga, that shit is that. Nigga put Slim Jims, Cheetos, all that bullshit in swoles.
Hey, man, you know, when you got an appetite like that, bro, that lets me know that you get the munchies because you smoke. You already talked about it. So what is the craziest story or crazy situation you had to go through to get some weed or go through a weed store? Because I know when you're dealing with these weed men and you traveling, you always got a story going on. What's out here crazy?
I only travel to places where like weed is legal. So like no bullshit. If I call your ass, you ain't pulling up, I'm going to the dispensary, bitch. I ain't got time for that. I've been smoking block work my whole life. I don't even want to get no more weed from the block. I'm trying to go to the dispensary, bro. I'm trying to get one of those go to sleep highs. Fuck the bullshit. No more headaches.
I want to go from talking about being high to being in the church. Okay, so you mentioned it a little bit, head crack, and you know, you said you got your start in the church. Your mother put you up in front of everybody, made you sing "I Believe I Could Fly" and all that. So, what would you describe your genre of music being? Because when I listen to you, your voice sounds really good. I don't know if you're gonna call yourself the king of R&B, but
that's not my place. That's not my place.
What would you call your genre of music that you're creating?
I don't have a specific genre, but like king of R&B, never. There's still kings who still singing, who can sing. I can't even be the king of rap because it's too many greats that are still alive. So I'm about to figure out my way to slide in there with respect. You feel me? So melodic rapping is pretty much what I've been hearing a lot. People been saying like, yo, you rap, but it's very melodic. And I ain't gonna lie, LA overused that word so much. Please stop using that shit. Let's just say the nigga can sing.
Yeah, we came up with something for you, I think. Head crack, do you remember what it was?
We came up with it today. It was
like gospel trap. What was it?
Oh, wow. Yeah, like Trospel.
Trospel.
Oh, yeah.
Trospel.
There we go.
Gospel.
No, that's fire, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit, real rap. That's
no. We giving it to you, but you got to just give us a percentage. for the rest
I'm
of your
good.
career.
Because you run in the lane.
I got 3 kids and a wife. They got enough percentage.
You got to keep it all. Yo, like, picking apart the album, man, like, like the personality bleeds through and you hear your stories, man. I think it was on Revelations. I think you said something to the fact that you sucked at sports. Most people we talk to, like, they talk about how great they were at sports. Like, what sports
I didn't suck. The song Reflections, I was saying I couldn't be a prospect.
Could be a prospect.
Because I was a convict. I had to get my GED.
So what sport would you have played had, like, your criminal record not gotten away?
No cap. Like, when I played football, I was a monster. My little aggressive ass had so much shit built up. I was trying to knock everybody's neck off their shoulders.
Well, you look like a defensive tackle, bro. I know.
I played that first and then linebacker.
Linebacker, okay.
When I slimmed down, I stopped playing linebacker. No cap. I was skinny as shit, like 17. So this shit weird. I got trouble when I came back to the South. That fool crazy, my boy. On God.
When you mentioned getting kicked out of a lot of schools, so how did your mother handle that? Because I know she was very deep into the church and stuff like that. So how did she handle that with you?
I mean, honestly, like, I don't know back in the days, you feel me? Because I was doing what I was doing. But as a parent now, I can tell that motherfucker probably pulling her hair out going crazy because, boy, I was some shit to deal with. That's why I'm taking care of her ass now. She ain't got to worry about nothing. You feel me? I'm so sorry, mama. I love you, baby.
What would you do if one of your kids had the same, like, kind of issue?
No cap. You got to, it's difficult because every kid is different. You're not supposed to treat every kid the same. Because some kids, we from the hood, an ass open will suffice that shit. But some kids, a conversation will change that shit. I really have to figure out where my kids are in that spectrum. Like, when they get to the point where they can understand and they can really hear what I'm saying, do I have that conversation or do I got to show you I'm going to beat that ass because I'm not playing them games? I don't care what nobody got to say.
Right.
You need that every once in a while. Don't be just working on your babies, though. But you feel me? Just once every couple of months, just remind them that they're not the boss. That's all it is. That's it.
Well, growing up, Morray, what was the last thing you got in trouble for from your mom?
No bullshit. My mom wasn't really around a lot to like discipline me. She worked a lot, so like my aunts and them were like whooping my ass, and my uncles and shit. They went ham on me. No cap.
Like, what was the last thing you got in trouble with them about?
Last thing I got in trouble because I ain't really had that shit after 16. I was like, you try to hit me now, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. Now you play them games. No cap. I'll knock your ass out. I said I'm probably like 12. No cap. My grandma whooped my ass. You can't say that to grandma. You got to take the ass open. But I skipped school to chill with my homies, and like the school called my house, and I forgot they call the house because it's alternative school. They make sure your ass is accounted for. Send the police after you, all that shit. So I went home. I'm like, yeah. My grandma was like, how was school, baby? I was like, school was good. It was chilling. I forgot they called the house. And she was like, nah, they said you was home. They said you was at school. I said, yes, ma'am, I was at school. She was like, nah, we was at. I said, I lost where the school was at. And she started whooping my ass. She was like, you were lying, little nigga. So I whooping my ass, okay, all the way up the stairs in my bed. Bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
Were you high when you said you forgot where the school was at, bro?
Nah, I couldn't come up with a quick enough lie because she was looking me in my eyes. I got nervous. I froze the fuck up.
So we know that you're from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And North Carolina also has some other notable names. That's J. Cole, that's DaBaby, and they both co-sign you. How important was that to you, or how vital, or excited even did you get over the fact that, your city and your state really has your back?
Actually, all three. I was excited. I was happy. I was thrilled that niggas from a different city and my city is like, yo, bro, you doing your thing. And it's J. Cole and DaBaby. For one, J. Cole don't even talk to no goddamn body.
Right.
So that shit is crazy for you to step out whatever universe your great ass is in, because he probably cooking up some fire. Just to say, bro, your shit was super amazing. Like that shit was super dope. It actually brought me to another level. Like now I know that niggas that I look up to are watching. You feel me? So like it's different. And for the fact that DaBaby played my shit, like he was just regular on his live, like he just playing my shit, just chilling. That shit is fire, bro. Like you don't gotta call me and be like, yo, I want to sign you. I fuck with you. No, but the fact that you just reached out, like, yo, that's cool. I like that. Nigga, thank you. And I want my state to turn the fuck up because North Carolina, boy, I'm telling you, I don't know what's in the water, baby, but it's happening.
They've been sleeping on North Carolina for far too long, man. There's a lot of monsters in that state, yo.
Big aggressive motherfuckers, oh God.
Yo, but with your record being such a runaway hit, you know, and we in the black community do this all the time. We get the lyrics wrong.
Yeah.
What is some of the weirdest interpolations of the lyrics to Quicksand that maybe you've personally heard?
Damn, that's a good ass question. But I ain't got no answer for that because I ain't heard nobody fuck it up.
Yo,
they just mumble the words and ding dang, ding dang.
That's what I do. My favorite line is Betty Crocker, show me how to kick a wreck, bro.
Met a bitch with some big hands. That's your boy Mike without a kickstand.
As long as you get the rhythm, shit, you fine. Fuck it.
That's all that matters.
Everything going there. Hey, with you having such a hit song, bro, what has been your favorite place to, if you've had a chance really to exploit it and perform it, to go out and just touch the people and touch them live at? Where have you been able to go? And what do you say your favorite place to perform is?
I haven't been a lot of places because of Corona and shit. I've really been in, in my own vibe. But I just like being in my city. Like the fact that I'm doing music now, like my city, they love me, bro. And I love them motherfuckers back. Like shout out to Big 26, Fan Now, all that bullshit. You feel me? Like I go to Wendy's, I go to McDonald's, I go to Walmart. They be like, oh shit. Hey, what's up? Hey, I take hella pictures just going to get some backwoods. I love that shit, man. Bro, I fucking love that shit, bro.
That's
like,
so dope.
I live for that part. Like, I love music, don't get me wrong, but like, nigga, having fans is the fucking greatest, nigga. What the fuck? They like me.
Now, I'm glad you're at a point that you still love it, because not everybody, wears it well. Like, when it happens so suddenly, they're like, oh shit, it's too much.
Nah,
too
I'm
fast.
a people person. I love people. I don't give a fuck.
I feel you.
Oh,
I love that about you, because I feel like you focus on the positive at all given time. But there is something going on in North Carolina right now where the police killed a man, Andrew Brown, and they're not giving over the footage, even though there's numerous body cam footage allegedly. Did you see a lot of corruption or police brutality when you were growing up, or did you just stay out of that kind of trouble?
No cap. Being a black man, you really always are skeptical of the police. You feel me? Like, not every police is racist, but the motherfuckers do exist. And when they exist, they go for the gusto. You feel me? So, like, that one bad seed can fuck it up for 100 police officers. You feel me? So, like, I haven't been through that shit, like, physically myself, but I've seen it and I've heard it. You feel me? So that's...
Hold on 1 second. We can't hear you. There you go. I think you just... Yeah.
Yeah. Like, all I can say is I really need somebody to do something and shit. If you need to call Morray, see what that Morray can do to help, fuck it, I show up, I show out. At the end of the day, stop killing my motherfucking people. Because, bro, I just don't want it to get to the point where, like, now we, like, fucking it's wartime. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want it to get to that point because we're going to lose more than we save at the end of the day. Just stop fucking killing us and fucking do your job like you do with everybody else, nigga. Because no bullshit, you pull up on me, I'm gonna punch your bitch ass on my mama. Fuck it. I know you're gonna try to kill me anyways. Like, on God. And that's what we're gonna end up getting to. It's gonna be you pull me over. I know you're gonna try some bullshit, but let me try my shit first. And I don't want us to get to that point. We don't gotta stoop to their fucking level. We are greater, we are better, and they know it and they hate it.
Right.
That's what black people and brown people, if we were here, we will be here. And that's a fact. They don't want to see that shit happen, my nigga. They upset because they scared of that shit because now Caucasians are the minority. When you're the minority, that shit gets scary. Your wheels start spinning. You know what the fuck to do. Welcome to our land.
Yo, Morray, let me tell you something, brother. DMX missed an opportunity to start a church and take this sermon thing to the next level, man. I feel like, your timing is kind of on point, man. You can grab that baton and unite people and hit them with that knowledge and intellect in a way that people have, it hasn't been done in quite a while, man. Like, yo, you off to a hell of a start. And for this to be a mixtape, bro, when is that? What are we getting next? What's coming after this?
I'm actually working on an album right now. I got 6 solid songs. I know for a fact I slide on the motherfucker. I got the songs written. I just gotta go through it. I got like 100-something songs. So I'm trying to figure out what song to put on the album.
With Quicksand, is anybody reaching out to you to jump on that official remix?
A couple people, but I'm okay. Like, thank y'all for reaching out. I appreciate you, but that's my baby. I can't do that. Like when I listen to that song, I see me changing. You feel me? Like I was really down bad, no job, wasn't taking care of my family when I was supposed to. I was really at a bad state in my mind. You feel me? And that song changed my life. Now when I hear Quicksand, I see a house, I see a car, I see smiles, I see happiness, and I can't have nobody else's feelings on my song because it will take my feelings away.
Protect your magic, bro.
Yes.
By all course, man. We happy for you, man. The album is out now. It's called Street Sermon.
Yes,
when you pull up in a city, we got to hit the clubs and start headbutting people. Me and you together, man. I think everybody.
But let me my wife gonna be there, so be careful which way you headbutt.
Okay, cool. We gotta man. Yo, man. Bless up.
We are the Morning Hustle.